Welcome to today's video, needle felting supplies, basics or for beginners. So in this bag, you'll see there's a foam pad. This is their heavyweight needle and there's 5 in there, and it and welcome to today's video, needle felting supplies, basics or for beginners. I'm your fiber artist host Iceland, and on this channel I share needle felting videos, have tutorials from time to time along with product reviews and giveaways. So if this interests you, please consider subscribing. And if you want to know more about anything you see here on this channel, be sure and check the links in the description below this video or leave me a comment. I'd love to connect with you there. I am super excited to share today's needle felting supplies video with you all. If you've been watching my channel, then you may have noticed I've had a name change. Yes, I did change it legally from Jody to Iceland, and I'm absolutely loving it. So if that's something that interests you, I'll be sure and link it in the iCard above or the description below. Just made a little video about doing all that, and I think I even have a playlist, so if that's something you want to check out later, that'll be there for you. And you may notice that my surroundings are a little bit different as well. We have moved to Hawaii and are absolutely loving it. We're on the island of Maui, and if you want to know anything more about all that whole move and stuff, I have a playlist for it as well, and we'll be putting it in the description below, and you can check that out later too. So now that you're caught up with all of those few changes, that leads into today's video. I have on each side of me some supplies that I've gotten to get my felting stuff going again, and I'm so excited about the things that I've ordered and to share them with you. So the stuff that I have today is super basic. It's what you need if you're a beginner or if you just want to do some basic needle felting, test it out, see if you like it. I probably did order a few more extra things, but you'll see as the video gets going here what supplies you're going to need to create needle felted things like you see here on this channel. Most of this stuff is from Amazon, and so the links are going to be below. I wanted to get a pair of curved shaped scissors. I'll show you here. And then I thought even a straight pair would be nice to have this time. And so these are the little tiny ones that you use to trim up your project when you're done. And I'll show you the difference here. So there you can see the one is kind of straight and the other is curved. These are nice. They come with little covers. So these types of scissors are really key to making your product look like final, nice, clean, and not super fuzzy. Scissors, this style is important to have too. Next up are my 2 favorite felting needles I had to get. Clover USA's. This is their heavyweight needle, and there's 5 in there, and it's a nice little peachy case, which I love the color. Along with their speed needles, and there is 2 in this case, and it comes in a beautiful teal colored case, which I love too. I did team up with Clover USA a while back, and I have a bunch of videos where I tested and reviewed their tools, so if you want to know more about those, I'll also be linking that in the description below and the iCard above for you. So if you just want to know a little bit more about these tools, check that out for sure when you're done with this. I also got a Singer little hand sewing kit. I had to get into it here because I needed a needle that comes along with it to get a sliver out of my daughter's foot, but it comes with a variety of colors of thread that you can see here, and this is super nice to have if you're going to be sewing any beads into your work, not having to like buy a ton of different colors. And this is just kind of general, so I can add on to this if I need. And then I got a little fabric tape measure here in the Singer brand as well. It will allow me to measure my work and make sure that I'm making any props or decor the right size. The next item I have is a magic brush, and you can see I had to use it on some other stuff, basically like a lint brush, but this is super nice for cleaning the wool off your felted mat. And here is all my wool. This wool, Clover USA has some really awesome wool. There's a few places I found on Etsy that have awesome wool as well. However, this wool is from a store out of Portland, Oregon called Gossamer, and I'll be sure and link it for you guys too if you want to see the wools that she has. I really recommend, if you're just getting started though, getting a kit, and I'll show you why. So I ordered certain colors specifically for a reason, because my SnowflakeForest business, I want to kind of take a different direction with it now that we've moved and we're here in Hawaii. Sorry for the timeout little story time here, but I thought this would be kind of neat to share. I want to save SnowflakeForest for like my hats, my needle felted snowflakes, or wintry type items, the Winter Wonderland nursery decor, and the needle felting tutorials on YouTube. And so now that we're here in Hawaii, I am starting yet another needle felting kind of, I don't know, business or whatever you want to call it. I've started an Instagram account for now, and it's called Mermaid Felting. I'll like put it down here below so you can see the spelling. Micah and I were talking, and we thought that that would be a really fun name for the themes that I want to make while we're here in Hawaii and the tropical paradise nursery decor, and just leave it strictly felting. So like SnowflakeForest will still have the crocheting and knitting on it, but I have some other ideas and things that I want to do with mermaid felting. I know 2 projects probably seem like a lot to be working on, but I'm really excited to just kind of, I think that'll be a really neat thing to have the wintry stuff and then the tropical stuff their own. And so that kind of leads as to why I got the colors that I got, because for now I'm mostly going to be working on like some Hawaiian keepsake type themes that I'm really excited to start making now that this wool is here and that I have all my supplies. So in this bag you'll see there's a foam pad. This is super important if you're wanting to get felting. I mean, it's pretty basic. Needles, pad, and wool, and some scissors, and you're good to go, which makes this a really easy craft for anyone to try and not have to get like too fully invested with their money, just to be able to create a few little themes if they're wanting to. So these foam pads, they protect the surface. I was a little like sad that I was let go of my gray one. I did keep all of my felting stuff back in Oregon, but I'm excited to start with the blue one. Makes me think of Blue Hawaii, the Elvis Presley song. Anyway, and so yeah, this is to protect the surface, and when you're molding your wool, it gives the needle like something to go into and you don't risk breaking it on your surface. You can see here I have the bone colored wool, and this is like perfect for doing the inside of whatever you're wanting to create depending on its size, and then you use the colored wool to cover it. Kind of saves a little money because the color wool is more expensive. Okay, so she has them all separated here. You can see I have a handful of colors. This first one is raspberry, and this is just wool batting. Wool roving is where like the wool fibers are all going in the same direction. Wool batting, the wool fibers can be going in any direction. I got some sun, and then the next color is cinnamon. I also got the color dream. Such a beautiful blue. And then this looks like melon. Needed some white. And tile, which I was really like hoping this was going to be the color that I wanted, and it is. Look at that. You can see the wool up a little bit closer. This is like my favorite color. Some bark. Raven, which is black. Lavender purple. I don't even know that I can begin to pronounce the green name that's on this. Caprihina or something. If you know how to pronounce that, you're smarter than me. I'm bad with spelling and pronouncing, but that's okay. I'm good at felting. Meadow. And then leaf. I'm done with the colors I got. Next up is olive. And then she usually sends some samples. She sent one called Shell Little Heart, which is an awesome idea. I totally want to make some seashells. And then Nuts, which is a pretty awesome color. Super beachy feeling too as well. So that's it for the colors that I got. And as you can see, it's a pretty decent amount. This stuff is gonna last me for quite a while. Again, I'll have some felting kits linked below for you guys that get you like a variety of colors, and then that way you're not having to spend a big chunk of money on a bunch of colors and a large amount of them. Lastly here, I found this at Target. I had a sheepskin back in Oregon, and I was pretty certain that we were gonna ship all my felting supplies here at one point. But until that happens, I'm gonna get going with this stuff, and so this is what I'm going to use to display my products on. It was the closest thing to a sheepskin that I've seen, and it would save me a little bit of money compared to investing in a new one, and it doesn't hurt a little sheepy getting this one. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. If you have any questions or want to know anything more about needle felting, be sure and drop it in the comments below. And if you have any ideas or things that you'd like to see me felt next, be sure and leave that in the comments below as well, and I might just felt it next. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!